and we spent a bunch of the time talking about why local foods were so important. And some of the reasons that we came up with were that it's most likely healthier than the foods you might get in the store. It's probably safer because if it's local food, it's probably not a huge company that can have many secrets in what they put into their foods. But bigger companies can stick many artificial chemicals that may not be healthy for your body into something that you may eat. And there are many economic benefits that we went over. Like if you buy it locally, the money will stay in the economy. It's not gonna go all the way back to Guatemala if you bought it from somewhere in Guatemala.
We also talked about how it would be less pollution because the food has to travel all the way from Guatemala or Mexico, and the gasoline it's using is going to create pollution. And then it'll also save money because a lot of the costs are where it's traveling. And a lot of the foods that grow here we could get for free by going out and picking them instead of buying them at the store. And then they also benefit the local farms and kind of like it benefits our economy, so all the money stays in Steamboat. And they're a lot more fresh, and it's going to be a lot healthier. It's not going to have any pesticides or preservatives.
So as she said, you'd get more benefit if we grew our own food, and then it would bring more local foods here, like say, since it uses a lot of pollution to get it here, so it'd be better to grow more food at home or in a greenhouse, and make people aware of it because most people don't know that you could grow food in a greenhouse and it'd be a lot healthier than getting it from the store. Then getting families involved because I think it'd be a lot more fun having company with it, like making more gardens with your family and just helping make a more better community.
Another thing we talked about was seeing what fun ways we could get the community excited about growing foods locally. So one thing we talked about was doing a garden at like the middle school or butcher knife or the botanical gardens. So yeah.
So yeah, what we were talking about is that we wanted all of the kids in the community, we just wanted the entire community to understand how great local foods can be. And we were thinking that we could start like a garden that the whole community could work on, just together. And Emma went over some of the spots that we thought would be really great to have it. And we were just thinking that we could have maybe programs of botanic gardens to educate maybe younger children, or kids of all ages, just to make them more aware of how this can benefit everyone's lifestyle. And then we started thinking of names like Kids Grow Garden. We were thinking that in the botanical gardens, when you just walk in and go to the right, there's a place where adults start to grow food like tomatoes and lettuce and cabbage and such as that. Well, knowing myself, if I hadn't been introduced to plants and what they give us, I'd think, oh, it's a tree, I see it every day, it has no importance. So we could teach kids that there's more to food and plants than we think, like, we need food to survive, and yeah.
We're also thinking that at the end of this program, like Kids Grow or Play Day with Plants, where we could grow all our own foods, and at the end there could be a big picnic so kids can really get introduced on how those local foods are going to taste better and just going to be better for you. And how kids can get more involved is a fish farm at school or Prairie Mansfield, aquaponics, and I think it'd be really cool to do more ranch tours for like field trips so kids can really get to see like where the food they're eating is coming from and how growing and eating locally is going to benefit